Good morning. Last night's trunk or treat was amazing. We had way over 500 people come out and have hot dogs and hot chocolate and spend time together at our trunk or treat, and it was pretty awesome. When I was coming in this morning, we have people who walk in our building, and one of them said, "It just goes to show you what people won't do for free things, for free candy, especially when the weather's cold and all that kind of stuff." And people are really faithful when it comes to free candy. We've been talking this week about the way that faithfulness is demonstrated by actions, and it's not just our faithfulness that's demonstrated by our actions. It's God who demonstrates his faithfulness by his actions. And one of the ways that God demonstrates his faithfulness to us is by sending his son Jesus to die on a cross and pay for our sins. We saw the way God was faithful to Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego by sending another to be in the fire with them, to be in that place with them. So God's not faithful to us from afar. God is faithful to us from up close. And I was thinking about Romans 5, a couple verses today. Romans 5:8. And it says, but God showed his great love for us by sending Christ to die for us while we were still sinners. So God's faithfulness to us is demonstrated in the reality that Jesus came while we were still sinners. Jesus died for us while we were sinners. We weren't great people, and Jesus died for us. We were sinners, and Jesus died for us. And then I was also thinking of Ephesians chapter 2. And this is verse 4. It says, but God is so rich in mercy, and he loved us so much that even though we were dead because of our sins, he gave us life when he raised Christ from the dead. So God's faithfulness is demonstrated to us through the person of Jesus Christ, through his sacrifice for us, for the way that his sacrifice provides the only means for our salvation. And that's what I would love for you to be thinking about today as you go through the rest of your day. Think about the sacrifice that Christ made for us and how that sacrifice was a demonstration of God's faithfulness. And then how can we demonstrate faithfulness back to God? What does it look like for us to be faithful to him, to not only love him? Jesus was asked about the greatest commandment, and it's love the Lord your God with all your heart, mind, soul, and strength. And then he said, and the second is like it, to love your neighbor as yourself. So we demonstrate our faithfulness to God in two primary ways. The first way is by loving God completely, and then the second way is by loving our neighbor as ourselves. That's my hope. That's my prayer for you today. Love you, praying with you, praying for you. Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow as we wrap up this week's morning devotional. So have a good rest of your day. Bye.